Hello everyone, Richard Hunley, David McKeever here with Advanced One McKeever Real Estate, and we have another housing market update through the month of April, and this is the May update. So with that said, things are still looking kind of like they've been looking. David, can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, behind me here we have a chart for the city of Stockton, and on it is the amount of homes for sale, pending, and sold. And what I'm going to do is reference basically what was going on a year ago and versus today. And a year ago, last April in 2020, what was going on? Well, it was the start of the COVID pandemic, right? So a lot of people kind of put the brakes on their buying, and that was evidenced here by the drop in pending sales, which is the red line on the screen here. Now, look what the pendings have done this April of 2021. It's essentially shot up to 296 pending sales in April. That means the buyers are out in full force looking for a very limited supply of homes on the market. A year ago, there was 161 pending sales. Last month, 296. And that's an 83% increase in the amount of pending sales from 1 year ago. And we've seen a flip-flop in the amount of homes on the market from 1 year ago. In 2020, there were 390 homes on the market in April, and we were wishing we had that now because we're just down to 140 here, which is the light green bar on the screen, and that's a significant decrease in the amount of homes for sale. So it's kind of a reversed market from last year this time.
Yeah, but kind of the same thing we've been seeing for the past few months.
Yeah, so what I want to look at next is how this lack of homes on the market and all the pending sales has affected home prices. Let's take a look at that next.
And on this graph, I just wanted to show you a little bit of good news mixed in there with the not having enough listings. Is the red line is our sold price, and that made it up from 413 the month before to 430 at the end of April. You can see that these two lines, and this is the listed price. How over here they had a pretty big gap, and now you see that closing, and that's supposed to be closer together, not that far apart like they were back here. So them coming together is a good sign that the 505 is down from 533, so they're starting to get a little more realistic with the list price, and the sale price easing up. So there's a good one. But David, what else do we have going on with some percentages here?
Well, I just wanted to reference what the average sold price has done here in Stockton. You know, last chart we referenced the humongous, I haven't used that word in a while, buyer demand through the pending sales.
Yes.
And how that's affected home prices. A year ago, the average sold price in Stockton was $334,000, and we're all the way up to almost 100,000 more, 430,000, and that was quite an increase.
1 year.
In 1 year. Just last month, from 413 to 430 was a 4% increase, and normally it takes a whole year in a normal market to make that kind of gain. So, and quite honestly, it's a little nerve-wracking to see this kind of spike so quickly, because we all remember what happened last time in 2006 and 2007, and it crashed right back down. I don't think that's going to happen again, just because it's simply a supply and demand market at this point in time. So I want to reference back. We saw the pending sales. Now let's look at how quickly homes are selling with our days on market chart. Go over that next.
Okay, a couple of real good stats on this graph here. Way up here, this green line. 103. That means that houses are selling for 103% of what they're listed for, which means if a house is listed at $100,000, it's selling for 103. Houses are actually selling for more than that, but this is an average of the entire market. So 103% is as high as we've been in pretty much ever. So really, really strong, robust market as far as what sellers are getting. And David, you have another graph for us to talk about right here.
Yeah, the bottom orange bar graphs there are the days on market trends, and as you can see last month, it fell to a new low, just 16 days on the market. and that's a new 15-month low if you look all the way back.
Yeah,
it's the
look at
lowest
that.
point we've seen.
Wow.
And that is the time it takes for a house to go on the market, to go pending. You know, that's the time it takes for a buyer and a seller to agree upon the offer and the terms of the purchase price and all that good stuff. Oftentimes we're seeing it happen much quicker than that, but these are the averages. And it just goes to show you the amount of buyer demand in the marketplace right now.
Big time.
All those buyers looking to take advantage of these historic low rates and all that. So
So I have a question for you. If a house is on the market 30 days, what does that mean?
there's either something wrong with it physically or it's overpriced.
Overpriced.
Yeah.
So if you're on the market 30 days, you're overpriced.
Yes.
That's incredible. Well, with all the numbers that we've shown you today, the final outcome, I think, is, and I think you'd agree with this, is we need more listings. If we had about 20-25% more listings right here in the Stockton area, we would be the #1 market in the United States, and we're still rated way up there, even though we don't have enough listings. So come on, all you agents, get out there and let's get some listings.
That's right. Well, you guys, thank you so much for watching this month's episode of the Housing Market Update. We do this video each and every month, so if you want to see it next month, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below if you're on YouTube. And we'll see you guys next month. Thanks for watching.